Hey, Rec here. This is the first episode of a series I plan on doing throughout my channel, which is to get this number right here to 99k. It's the last thing I've been wanting to do on 8 Deluxe for a long while now, so this series will follow my journey towards that goal. During this first episode, I definitely experienced some interesting and very strange things. Okay, he's got a super horn. I'm gonna hang on to this. Oh, goodness gracious. If you like the Mario Kart series and want to see content that covers its entirety, then consider subscribing. And if you find yourself coming back to my videos often, then why not? You're already coming around, so become a subscriber and turn on that notification bell to keep updated on my video releases. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's just hop right into it. We're going to go straight into regional because I will explain all that. If you are new to this, you mostly know Mario Kart 8 players go worldwide. I am one of the very few that do not. So if you're hoping for me to be facing on the worldwide stage, you will not be seeing that. And I will explain why in a minute. Let's see here. Let's go in here. And I've already got my combo set. I don't know if I'll stay as Luigi Pipe Frame. I really like this combo, but I do have another combo with Luigi that I often play. And it depends on what happens. So, we're going to hop into a race here. And while we're spectating, I'm just going to kind of explain and maybe point out some tips and tricks for you. If you're in a spectating lobby, let's see if I can find someone I might want to watch. You know what? I think I'll watch the Daisy. See what I just did there? Hit the mirror button, and now you can watch as if you were racing in their point of view. Of course, the online doesn't make it very obvious and things like that, but the point is, there you go. So I just thought I would show that little trick. Now, to explain why I'm going on regional and not worldwide. If you're new to my channel, you'll probably notice that some different things. First and foremost, I am not playing, as I like to call it, the sweaty Teddy. I'm not a very try-hard Mario Kart player. I do like playing competitively. I do like having some challenge and some competition. But I'm not going to sink hours and hours of my time basically time trialing every track and, doing all the best strats. I implement some of those things, but I don't dump a lot of time into it. I'm more about, I want to enjoy the experience more than focusing on all this tech and things that need to be done. So, why am I playing on regional? Well, there's really two reasons, and they really have to do with the online connection more than anything. I really probably would not mind playing worldwide if it wasn't for the fact that lag trails, also something that I like to dub DSI, Delayed Shell Impact, is it's very bad on worldwide. Sometimes not as bad, it varies, but most of the time, in my experience, it has been really bad. And so what I do is I play regional, and that limits it significantly. So here we go. Oh, there's another Luigi. Nice. Respect the Luigis. Okay, so, and another reason why I like regional is, again, the online, but the second reason is I just like the combination. Like, not everybody is a sweaty Teddy or a booty Scooty, and for reference on the booty Scooty, it just means that it's Yoshi or other characters on the Mr. Scooty. I like to nickname them for fun because, and again, I don't mean to throw any shade towards players who play it. I mean, I get it. They are good combos. I have played on them before. I do like it, but I do also prefer variety. So again, this isn't to diss on anyone or anything for picking a more competitive combo. I totally get it. It's just not for me. As you can see, I just did the gorge jump there. So I do know some tricks. I'm definitely not a very casual player. I do have some strategies and stuff that I employ. But for me, I'm more of an all-around. I focus on all things in the Mario Kart series. 8 is actually not my favorite game. in the series. I really like it, but Double Dash is actually my favorite. So if you're hoping for a lot of 8 gameplay, I wouldn't expect that too much. And oh boy, I'm getting Mario Karted here. Focusing a little too much on the talking, but that's okay. This is normally on my first race. I'm a bit rusty, so okay. We got some mushrooms. Let's see. Oh no! Ah, I wasn't expecting it. Why did I still take that? Well, that definitely wasn't a very good showing, but most times my first race is online, I do really poorly. I normally get in like the bottom so many places, so that's why I'm not dumping a ton of time into Mario Kart 8 really competitively. It's just not really my forte. I'd rather be overall pretty good at every Mario Kart game to a certain degree. Some more than others. Super Circuit is one of those that I suffer immensely on. But anyways, I don't want to dwell too much on things that are not about the races. I'm sure you're probably wondering, why am I going the slowest way? I have some strategies on certain tracks that probably don't match up with stuff that you're used to seeing. Again, I'm not familiar with every pro player's strategies on every course. I do watch some things and get an idea of general gist of what I should be doing in 8, because after 64, 8 is my favorite. After that, so I do really enjoy this game. But hey, you know, Mario Kart World is right around the corner, and you better believe that I'm going to be getting gameplay of it. So yeah. Anyways, so normally what I do is I take the slower routes for the beginning of the race, and I just try to stay in the back here. So yeah. Oh no, I wasn't expecting that, and I didn't do anything. Leave it to the super horn. I'm really not happy to see that item come back. I personally really don't care for it. It can get really obnoxious in 8. So I have no idea what happened there, but okay. Double Dash 64 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Those are my top 3. All for different reasons. Double Dash, I just think I love the more focus on item strategy rather than just driving well. I really love items in Mario Kart. It's just, I think well, I guess I should say, it depends on the item and it depends on the game. I know there's a lot of people that like Wii. I am one of the few that really do not like Wii. I mean, obviously, I still enjoy it. I love pretty much every game in the series for different reasons. But it is definitely not one of the ones that I find myself going back to regularly. I totally understand those that do like it. I definitely see why you can get into that rhythm and such. But I love racing in karts, not bikes. I just like how they look more, and especially in Wii, I love the kart designs. And the fact that they're just really not that viable is a little bit of a bummer, not gonna lie. Combine that with the very stop-and-go motion of Mario Kart Wii. I was playing it recently with a friend, and I had fun, but it's just, you think the stop-and-go in 8 is bad, which, I mean, it is compared to something like Double Dash and 64. I would say 64 is a little bit of an in-between of Double Dash and 8's mechanics. But as far as Wii, it is when you get hit by stuff, oh my gosh, it's just terrible. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. In any case, yeah, Wii's just not really my favorite. And I probably won't do too much videos on that game. I will do videos on Wii though. So if you do like Wii, you will see me play it. But just warning ahead of time, I ain't playing any of the competitive combos. That's just not how I roll. So, yeah. I should have figured that. I'm really not doing well. Probably because I'm focusing on talking and playing. I should probably just focus on playing. Oh well. I just would suggest regional. And again, you know, I still think in the higher ends, it's still very hard. You know, when you get to those higher levels, people can be pretty challenging. I will warn you, though, there are a little more differences about regional compared to worldwide that I've personally seen. And in regional, people will be a lot more petty. That is to say, they'll do things that you wouldn't normally see people do in, you know, worldwide, because in worldwide everybody just wants to win. In regional, there's some people that just want to screw you over because they don't like you. So that might be a little something that you're not used to if you're playing worldwide a lot. It's a very different mindset. I get used to it. I just, you know, I don't really care if people want to be a pain or a butt towards me. It's just kind of like, whatever. You know, get out your frustrations and whatever you got to do. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is why I do not like to look behind me too much. You may notice that I don't look behind me all that much. There's a reason for that. First and foremost, I'm very used to Double Dash, where you don't have a rear view mirror and you have to rely more on the map. So I often see who's behind me and my spacing on the map rather than in the rear view mirror. And of course, as you could see, sometimes that's really bad if there's someone throwing stuff behind me like that boomerang. But I'd rather just take the hit and try to make up for it rather than trying to constantly look back and not paying attention in front of me. That's just how I prefer playing. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I still got second. Oh, that was a good play from the Peach. I was expecting that. Normally someone mushrooms at the end there. Front running is just not very powerful in this game. I really, you know what, I'm going to be really honest, I do not like Mute City. I know there's people that really like it. I do not like it whatsoever. And the reason being is just really, there's a lot of bottlenecking, and this is one of those courses that front running can be pretty good on, but it's still not amazing. So yeah. Also, I probably am not in the best combo for this. The pipe frame is not amazing on anti-gravity normally compared to some of these other combos that people might be using. So, yeah. But I'll see how long I can keep first here. Uh-oh. Well. Okay. The Inkling is up ahead. If it's one thing I really don't like, it's bottlenecking tracks for that exact reason. When I'm getting crammed in with people like that, it's just, Also, for reference, I am playing with the auto accelerate on. I know most people would never do that, but for me, it just gives my thumb a rest and allows me to play longer sessions without having to worry about straining things. Alright, let's go. I'll take fourth. Not bad. Okay. Ah! Goodness gracious, people really slamming into me. Okay. We've got this red shell. I don't know if I really want to use it right now. I think I'm just going to focus on getting coins. And, oh boy. Yeah, I'm just going to stay kind of back here. Oop, people are really after me. Alright. I'll throw this. Okay, he's got a super horn. I'm gonna hang on to this. Oh Lord! Ah! Okay. Oh, man, he has fire flowers again. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I really do not like Lakitu's system of pulling people up. You know, it's so funny watching the world footage, because I don't know how many of you realize this, but if you've seen Mario Kart World, you may not realize that a lot of the mechanics are extremely familiar to me. And the reason why is because a lot of what they're doing isn't exactly new. I mean, aside from, rail grinding and things like that. I mean, obviously that's different. But as far as like actual differences, not really. This is more, it's more akin to Double Dash. Oh boy, I really gotta focus in here. If I can at least get 5th here. Alright, I'll take it. My talking is really distracting me. I have a hard time doing 2 things at once, talking and playing well. You'll definitely see me play those games, which, by the way, yes, I definitely will be playing Super Mario Kart. I will be playing Super Circuit, although I will be brutally honest, Super Circuit is the Mario Kart game from hell to me. It is pain, and I'm not paying attention. But yes, I don't like Super Circuit that much. I still find it fun, but oh my gosh, ouch. Okay, so you see what happened there? I gotta talk about this because this is a very frustrating thing for me. If you don't fully do a drift, you actually lose speed. From what I have seen in Mario Kart World, it seems they are getting rid of that, which is a good thing. I really don't want to be punished for not drifting all the way and committing to a mini turbo. Because really, in 8, there's kind of a thing where in most cases, you have to do a full drift into at least a blue mini turbo so you don't lose speed on a turn when you're drifting. In Double Dash and 64, you don't really need to do this. 64 I could be wrong on, it's been a bit, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to do that. In any case, I got triple greens and not the frickin' blooper. Oh, I really do not like the blooper. It is a terrible, terrible item. I really wish it was not in the game. I just really don't like it. The fact that it was introduced in DS and then kind of just didn't stop return. What am I doing? Oh, that was dumb. I should have just tried to keep my shell protection. Having one shell around me is very risky business. But hey, I managed to get 1st place finally. Oh man, that's really good because I swear. Okay. Oh, it's that person. Okay, I recognize them. There's a few people that I really recognize on here a lot. Okay, I got 2 protection. No, not anymore. Spoke too soon. Okay, I have another one, but we'll see how long that lasts. This is a good set of items, but normally I don't bank on keeping them because the boo and stuff. Which, I'm curious, what do you all think about the boo? Although I don't know if you will know that, but I can always ask at a later time. Point is, for those of you who are watching and seeing this, what do you think about the boo item? I know some people who absolutely hate it. I love it. And people may be confused as to why I love it. And to be honest, it's kind of for a dumb reason, I won't lie. The only reason I like it is just because it's as close as I can get to a double dash mechanic, which is, if you don't know, in that game, ooh, goodness gracious. And I didn't get any items back from that. That's not good. I'm going to be in big trouble here. Hold on, let me lock in for a minute. I really do not want to lose 1st place here after I've been just kind of cruising. This isn't a big lobby, so it's not too bad, but you never know. This is Mario Kart. Okay. I say that points don't matter in my whole thing there, and it's true. It doesn't really matter to me. Uh, but, but, I have to be honest that I think it'd be really cool to reach 99K. I mean, I've been playing this game for so long. I mean, really the whole Switch's lifespan, really. And I think it would just be... I don't think I really want to drop 8 until I've done that. Okay. I think I'm going to try to focus a little bit more on these races. So the great thing about the B-Dasher that I really, really like is that it has really good speed. And speed is not as important as mini turbo. And I say that don't take, don't get me the wrong way. I do not think speed is better than mini turbo in this game, because it's not. However, there are things that you can do with mini turbo that makes it. Or what am I saying? There are things that you could do with speed that make it more possible to deal with people that have high mini turbo stat. Bagging is one such thing, and the reason why is because your speed affects these sorts of items. Oh boy, oh gosh, oh, that's making me kind of dizzy. Well, that didn't really work out very well. That was kind of dumb of me and risky, and yeah, it didn't matter anyways. Oh well. The B-Dasher is more good. The combos that are more fast are good on straightaways, because if you don't want to snake a lot, you don't have to. The speed kind of makes up for it. Oh, goodness gracious. What? I have no idea what happened there. I think what I want to do is I really need coins to really get the most of my speed here. I think I'm going to hang back a little bit with this Yoshi. I have 8 coin. Oh boy. Ah, I hate it when people do that. Why are you swinging so wide to get the double box on the very corner there? Unless that was just their CPU doing that. Sometimes people, the reality is when you're playing online, you're really just playing against glorified CPUs of, a computer player of someone else. And so sometimes if someone's doing something on their screen, it may not actually be anything like what I'm seeing or what they're seeing. But it still ends up screwing me over anyways, or them in return as well. Alright, I got that. Another 2 mushrooms. I'll take that. No, I knew you were going to do that. Ah! Right there! Right there is a huge pet peeve of mine. In this game specifically, I really, 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 really hate it when people throw shells back at the finish line. There is absolutely zero reason to do it other than to piss other people off. I have to, as soon as I say that, wow, and someone shock dodged. Okay, I'm very happy that the shock is getting massively nerfed. I will miss how it is. There is a kind of, you know, I feel like the system they were trying to achieve was as good as they were going to get in 8, but unfortunately... Oh! Oh! Oh man, that was, oh wow. I didn't think that was gonna pay off. You know, the oh my gosh. Oh wow. That was, wow, that I took myself by surprise there. Oh, and I'm probably going to die here. Oh wow. That, I've never seen that happen before. Getting caught on that edge like that. Yeah, they have a super horn, so I'm just kind of going to give them space here. Unfortunately, they're pretty slow, so I'm going to... What? Did I actually... Did I? I did. Oh my... I didn't even mean... I didn't even mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have kept that mushroom. That was dumb of me. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, at least I have 2 red protections for now, so... Okay. But... I probably should have saved that mushroom for a blue shell. Alright. At least I'm doing alright on these straightaways. B-Dasher definitely exceeds there. I don't have to do any snaking or anything. Whew. Okay, Super Bell Subway. Love this track, by the way. You may notice that I don't take all the tightest turns. I have the double dash mindset of being able to go off the beaten path to seek more safety rather than tighter turns. I play more the long game rather than the short game. So sometimes I like to change up the routes that I take. And Double Dash really encourages a lot of that because of a lot of the branching paths and things like that. So I try to take that philosophy into this game. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And of course there's a flying shell. What in the world is going on? Well, 3rd place. What do I want to do? Do I want to do one more race? I think I'll do one more race. Yeah, see there we go. There's the example. This is what people just love to do on regional, and I just let them do it. Because more often than not, it lets them, it often bites them in the butt. But, and you know, I could do it to that Tanuki Mario. I've got a super horn, but I'm not going to do that because it's petty. And I don't play petty. The only time I'll do that is in Mario Kart Double Dash. I will be a little bit, like I said, a gremlin. And you probably wouldn't want to mess with me in that game because I become extremely unhinged. And there that Tanuki Mario goes. I'm hoping I can get a lot out of this straightaway here. I've got 10 coins with the B-Dasher. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep the Super Horn long enough. Oh no! I didn't time it! Oh no! Oh wait, what's that going on with that Tanuki Mario? Oh wow. I'll take it! I really should have gotten 2nd for that. That was a bad play. I should have been punished, but I got away with it. It's just the name of the game sometimes. And look at that! We're up to 87,600, so this is a good place to stop. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is my first video, and I really got to get into what I want to talk about and things like that. I'm sorry if it was not that interesting, but believe me, I will be refining things as they go. I do hope to have videos with friends on at a certain time. I've been wrecked, and I've wrecked it to the finish. So I hope to see you next week. Take care, and hope to see you on the racetrack again. Bye!